There's a quick comparison between the Buds 2 Pro and the Buds 3 Pro. The Buds 3 Pro are way better, but they look really stupid. But they're better. In terms of noise canceling, which is probably the main concern for me, they're way better. But they do stick out and they look kind of dumb, to be honest. But it is what it is, and if you're just looking for functionality, they're pretty good. I've had these Buds 2 Pro for like a couple years now, about 2-3 years, and they're pretty beat up. I use them pretty much every day for 4 or 5 hours at a time. And in terms of noise canceling, though, these are way better. They tune out much more noise, and for phone calls, they're also much better. So I work in a loud environment, so for me, the main thing is how quiet can my headphones get, and how well can my phone calls be. So that's very important for me. So they were okay on this, but people would always complain about background noise. And then now with these, people can't hear the loud background noise anymore, which is very surprising. I didn't think it would tune out the background noise that much. I'll be driving on the road sometimes with my windows down at like 70 miles an hour, driving like a cargo van, and there's a lot of background noise in a cargo van if you're familiar. And these, when I'm on the phone with these, people say they can't hear anything, even with the windows down at like 70 miles an hour. With these, people would always hear background noise. Even the iPhone, what do they call these? You know, the Pro 2, whatever the heck they're called. These were, I would say they were just as good as the Buds 3 Pro in terms of sound and everything. In fact, they might have even sounded a little bit better, and the noise canceling might have been like just a little bit there. I could barely tell the difference, to be honest. But for phone calls, this could pick up more background noise, which is not good. This was much more isolating and much more quiet, so that surprised me. So if you're looking for a pair of headphones that is for loud environments and they are great for phone calls, the Buds 3 Pro I can't recommend enough. And I got a good deal on Samsung's website right now. If you trade in your old ones, right, the Buds 2 Pro, I got $150 in trading credits. So these ended up just costing me $100, and I'm gonna go drop these off now at FedEx. Also, the Apple ones, these are pretty cool. I guess if you have an iPhone, they're probably better, but I actually think these are really comfortable too, and I think the design on these is slightly better than the Buds 3 Pro, but then again, they all still look stupid. I think this was the best one in terms of design because it was very low-key and just flush with your ear, doesn't stick out, you know. And I kind of miss the touch screen, the touch capacitive control, so you just touch it, but it had its downsides too, like when you're working out and if you're sweating too much or if your hair is kind of wet, then these you'd get like phantom touches, right? And then it would like pause your music or whatever. And then with these ones, they're more like hardware buttons, right? So you have to actually push them. So in terms of working out and being at the gym, I think that's actually a pro because you have to be more deliberate with it. It's a little bit of a learning curve, but not that big of a deal. Same thing with this thing. But in reality, who cares about any of it? They're all just headphones. If you don't need them, don't get them. It's all just a waste of money. But it is what it is, you know? Sometimes you need things in life. So I can't recommend these enough. They're pretty cool. But in the end, they're just things, and we're all going to die eventually, so what was it all for? That's my review. Thanks for watching.